Aliens versus Predator. This is a game I played a lot back in the days when I was a teen. I really enjoyed it, so this is a bit of a trip down nostalgia lane for me. You can play as three playable races: the humans, the colonial marines, the aliens, and the predators from the somewhat related movie that for some reason intersected with the Alien franchise, whatever. And I will be showcasing this, and you will be along for the ride.
Yes, just talking and viewing what you're doing.
Yeah, I will be the one playing.
And we are very happy for that. You enjoy these kinds of repetitive
punishing games.
Yes, were stressful games.
This is a very, at least as a marine, this is a very short and intense and punishing game. It will punish you if you make mistakes, and you will die. This special edition actually has a save feature that I think ruins the experience, because the levels are very short and they are very intense. And I think to really feel the nail-biting horror of this game, you're not supposed to touch the save buttons. There is this when you go up into higher difficulties, you will be have less and less save slots. But I don't think we will be using the save slots at all, really, because I think it takes away about a bit of the experience. And we will be playing this game throughout as the three playable races for the main story, because each race has a lot of bonus stages, and they are quite bad, I think. They're not enjoyable, and they don't have any story, and they're long and grueling and repetitive. So we will not be playing those. We will start at training difficulty.
And why is that?
Because then we will be able to showcase the game a bit, because this game is quite hard and it will punish you. So I think we will play on training difficulty to showcase things, and then after that we will be playing on director's cut to do it properly. Now I'm doing air quotes right now.
And director's cut is the hardest level.
Exactly, that's the hardest level. Training is the easiest, and realistic is the normal difficulty. And yeah.
I should just say I have never played this game. I have looked over the shoulder when you played it a couple of years ago, so I don't remember much. And so I'm just going to experience with you this this game.
So we are at the Weyland-Yutani Bioweapons Research Facility on LV-426. That is the planet that Alien took place on, and also Aliens. This is 10 years after the Haley's Hope incident, so really Haley's Hope shouldn't be there.
And just to remind me, Haley's Hope is the... what was that?
It's the colony that is established after Alien.
Where the little girl is and
where they go
everyone.
to in the Aliens. Yes. And let's start then. Press.
Warning, intruder alert. All personnel must evacuate.
Wake up, trailer. You're in some serious shit. We're bugging out now. Level 3 doors are already locked, so get your ass to the comms room and I'll meet you from there.
And yes, you told me, or you showed me before, that there was a little cutscene.
Yeah, we start out by, I think we might
lower the...
have to lower the
music.
I think this is the music. No, the CD is music, I think. That's the music. Let's lower the CD and keep the movie up. Use these settings. There was a little cutscene in the beginning, and for reasons we couldn't capture that. I think it has to do something with the resolution. But we woke up after having a terrible dream of being face hugged.
And who we are?
We are a colonial marine. We're quite proficient with this
Oh, we can look at.
pulse rifle that we are holding. We have the trademark motion sensor in the lower left there. That will scare us from time to time.
And we are a youngish man.
We're a youngish man. We have a bit of armor, and we seem to... I don't see any Wayland Yutani insignia, so I really have no idea who we are allied to. There's a girl here.
And one bed, so this is a big room for a marine, I think. And is that alcohol?
Yeah, it's a Wayland Yutani brand alcohol. And here is more Wayland Yutani brand alcohol. Whatever. We can throw flares. These are the best way of being able to see anything in this game, I would say. The other races have way better sight than we do. We also have an image intensifier. It's quite bad, so I won't be using that much. And when we use the intensifier, we lose use of the motion track.
Because I remember you told me before when you played this game that you are
Access denied.
more with sound than anything when detecting the aliens.
Yeah, really. On this training mission, I think I will be going quite slowly. So, but usually you're not supposed to stand still because it will kill you. Oh, here's a little glass we have to break because this door is of course locked. Every time we push the trigger, I missed. Every time we push the trigger, 4 bullets are.
I also remember that you were before very irritated that you have to break that glass with your gun because that doesn't give you 100% accuracy.
Yeah, and you need
Ass to the air out. Gotta go through the egg lab first. Open the blast doors in here by pulling the override switch. And don't worry about those eggs, they've been sterilized. Now move it!
Okay. Why don't I believe them when they tell me that the eggs are no problem?
Blast
why
doors
would they lie?
tightening.
Where were we? We were talking about something.
We talked about... Oh, I can't remember.
Accuracy.
Yes.
You get an achievement for this level if you have very high accuracy, and that is somewhat ruined by shooting that glass. So usually I try to take it out with one of these grenades.
Oh, that doesn't affect accuracy.
No, that's just one shot. Apart from 4
For
shots.
sure, I see.
But since we're playing on training difficulty, ammo is not really a problem.
So that was the egg lab.
Warning,
This is a kind of
activated.
research station, I
I assume, because we will see something here when we come to the airlock.
Okay, proceed to the tunnels and rendezvous with Ops Unit 3. There to escort you out. We've had some light failures, so you may need to use your image intensifier.
Oh, someone has to save us, that's nice. You recognize this?
It looks like some kind of bug.
It is the ship from Aliens. An alien. The derelict ship they come into to get face hugged in the beginning.
Okay.
The source of the aliens.
Careful, Private, we've lost contact with the Ops team. We're getting some weird signals down there with you. Something moving down there.
So it's not the ship that Rescue comes over. It's the alien ship.
Yeah, it's not the Nostromo, it's the derelict ship.
The acid is in the game, at least.
Yes, and it will punish us quite a lot. Not on training well.
God damn it, looks like the unit has some trouble. We're afraid you're on your own. Take the underground access duct to the main colony. Try using the override switch for the observation. Good luck, Moon.
And the subtitles and the movies are not matching.
So what do we have? Health and armor up in the right corner, and then we have the animation in the left.
Down in the right.
Down on the right. Yes. I love the sound of the movement. Yes, it's something I like with radiation games.
Here are some creepy places we can get ambushed from.
They look rather small, the aliens.
I think that we are also quite small, but we don't really see how small we are. We will see something that we can see in the movies for scale a bit later, and that's also quite small. So imagine that we are quite small as well.
Okay.
Down here are some fans. If I throw this flare, it will just goes down. So I will break these.
Ventilation system offline.
You shut off the tail.
Yes, I did. Things will come off.
Oh, someone else has in here.
There's a helmet and quite a lot of blood. I think this might be the team.
This should rescue us, yes. But they have done a great job with the what do you call it when people goes away, because there is no one here.
No, the evacuation.
Yes.
It went very well. Everyone's gone. Here's more of the ship.
I wonder why you were alone.
Why did we wake up? This door is just cycles a door down there. If we don't pull it, then we'll have to go up here. And, it is just a big waste of time not to pull that before you go down. So that's
Okay.
the second.
Why do you enjoy this game so much?
Because it's fast and it's punishing, and as long as you don't use the save function that come with the gold edition, then it's quite enjoyable because it's so very tense and it's so hard.
Oh, someone's speaking with us. Don't panic, Marine. You need to proceed carefully inside the artifact. There's a tunnel through the access duct.
It's so punishing that you really feel the tension if you play on harder difficulties and if you don't use the save. So back in the day when I saved it, it didn't have the save. It didn't have the save function. But then along come the gold edition. This is the classic edition, which means it's the gold edition. And the gold edition, I would say, is bad. It's worse than the original I played.
I remember this one.
It's the space jockey from Alien.
And I remember he was very big, so...
And here is where they go down to the space hub. Let's go down here.
Lost you back. You're almost to the company access. Stay sharp.
I'm just happy he's alive, because if he dies, I'm going to be sad.
As you can see, the flare that is floating around in the water here. Yeah, that's water.
Yeah, but the flare is like drying up the water. It's very intense flare.
It's quite intense there. And it will detect on the motion sensor. Sometimes when we throw it, it will also detect. Moving doors and elevators and such will also...
I like that though. Okay.
Yeah, me too. You see, now it's giving a reading of what
So I have a feeling we're just going deeper and deeper into this. Not like I don't know where we were in the beginning, but it feels like we are not going.
Now we're actually going out of this first level and
Okay.
finishing.
Yes, There you go.
That's all. Now we can have this very intense background music a bit dulled, so we can talk a bit. What do you think so far?
I think it's, well, it wasn't that much, but I think it's going to be a different kind of experience in the harder difficulty.
Yeah, and this is the first level in a bit of a tutorial level.
Mm.
It's not very much happening. You go through it, you pull switches,
You learn the controls.
and then comes what I think is the best level, and after that is what I hands down think is the worst level because of one thing.
And how many levels are there?
I think it's about 5 or 6 levels.
So it's a rather short game.
But there were also 3 species.
Yes. I look forward mostly, I think, to aliens, because I secretly rooting for them.
You do? Oh. I'm more of a Marines guy. So, as you can see, we get some statistics.
Yeah, well, I don't think we should look as much at this statistic on the training level as we are going perhaps look at them in the next one.
Perhaps we will be able to see some sheets if we're able to do this quite well, but I don't think we will.
Okay. So, I want to see you now do the director cuts level.
Let's do that. But to do that, we'll have to go to the main menu, and then our recording will stop.
So that will be in the next video. So stay tuned.
And see you next video.
Very smooth.
Bye.